Word that nobody wants to hear, herpes. But there's a lot that we need to learn about it. So joining us today is Nurse Christina Paris from the VA. Good morning, Nurse Christina.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. So we have a lot to learn today about herpes. So first off, we want to know, are cold sores and canker sores both a form of herpes?
So the answer is no. So cold sores are a form of herpes, and they're fluid-filled blisters that usually form outside of the mouth, can be on the nose and the neck as well. We also call them fever blisters. Typically, the first time you get them, they'll last about 12 days, but after that, the outbreaks get less and less, typically 8 days and less. Now, canker sores are sores that are inside the mouth, and they're actually called recurrent asostomatitis. So big words there, but those are ulcers and sores that can occur inside the mouth, and they last typically 7 to 14 days. And they're so common that 1 in 5 individuals get this.
Gotcha. Okay. So what are some of the similarities and differences in the symptoms between canker sores and cold sores?
So with cold sores, you're going to have a painful blister, again on the mouth, the nose, sometimes even on the throat, and they can form a scab, and they're outside of the mouth. So unfortunately, they can be kind of embarrassing for people when they get them. But they can also cause fevers, body aches, and just feeling overall ill. Where canker sores are also red and painful, they also form blisters, but they're inside the mouth, so they never scab over. And they can be on your tongue or, like in the cheeks of your mouth.
Gotcha. Okay, so obviously, though, both of these things are painful and nobody wants to get them whatsoever, but are there treatments available for either of these things?
So there's really no definitive treatment. A lot of things that you can do are just to try to help, get rid of the symptoms. You can use antivirals if you have a cold sore. You might want to go, if you get them frequently, go to your doctor and talk about getting an antiviral, because that is, herpes is a virus. It's not the same thing as the SPD, herpes that we hear of. So just know that they, while they're the same virus, they're two different types of strains, or strains, I guess would be the best word for that. So you just want to use pain relievers, things like that. Maintain good oral hygiene. Avoid things that exacerbate canker sores. And you can use those like Ambisol or oral gel, over-the-counter stuff for either one, the cold sore or the canker sore.
So it's good to know there's a lot of little things we can do in our daily habits just to kind of prevent this from happening. But in general, if we don't even want to have to go to a treatment, is there other ways to prevent either of these things from happening, Christina?
So with canker sores, some of them are just genetic, so that you may not be able to. But if you notice certain foods are irritating it or cause it, sometimes there's vitamin and mineral deficiencies, particularly vitamin B12. So you can always go and get a blood draw to see what your vitamin levels are. Trauma of your mouth, so sometimes if you're brushing too hard, you can damage the gums or the cheek, and that can hurt it. And emotional stress can also lead to canker sores. Now, when we're talking about cold sores, again, that's a virus, and it doesn't ever go away. So the best way to avoid it, if you know somebody has an outbreak or has it, or if you have an outbreak, you don't want to kiss anyone. Don't share utensils, don't share glasses, water bottles, towels, lip balm, things like that. And avoid any kind of oral intimacy, because that's also how it can spread easily.
All right, a lot of good tips there to know the differences and also the treatments for all of these things, Christina. So first off, thank you so much for all of that information, but also it's been so much fun waking up with you every Tuesday morning, learning about so many different things for our health. So I really appreciate it. I'm going to miss you a lot.
Oh, we're going to miss you too. Good luck to you in the future. I know you're going to do great things.
Oh, thank you. We love you so much, Christina. Have a great Tuesday.